there. And now there's here. Now they give me this one pair zero golden card. And yeah, I'll go on YouTube channel. We know share your channel on Steam. I'm like 40 people watching, they've got 40 new views.
And Kayla takes a moment to catch her breath, but then she sees a flashing arrow. Isaac is shocked by a
One zombie.
These were summoned by the game, and now they must decide which one to open.
I don't want that one zombie upstairs. They can't.
And investigates the blue.
I drew that. I'm going to my species just in case.
So red seems to be the safer option, and as soon as Kayla makes her decision, it swings open, revealing
get off for something really nice.
They walk through and explore the environment, but that's when the girl comes
things to grab or something.
She searches for her, following the sound of
I don't want yeah, there's a blast in my head. Kater for flags. Really don't
but he can't see
but I caught.
He calls out to Kayla, trying to locate her, but she doesn't answer. She's more concerned with finding her brother, but suddenly hears screaming in the distance. Is in trouble, and she runs up to the skeleton lying on the ground next to her little brother. As the game gives Kayla her that
I just found my core in a cave, and I literally used to trade 60 something for one at the end, and now I'm dropping stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks.
But she manages to overpower him and holds him down, until finally stops fighting back. It's horrifying for the girl, and she rolls off the bar and tries to move back to her.
I like that song, like cupcakes. Good the way maps, I did.
This was really
no way! I said get rid of the way maps, I didn't. Oh, that's a baggy bike, oh, great. That's what I'm going into line. Oh, I must be let's go in there, I feel like that's so slow.
The woman was holding a stuffed animal that looked exactly like her, and it's very likely it belonged to her deceased son.
You can't like farm metal in my enemy's worse. You really can, you really can. That gave me 2 entire bricks. I used to play the Red Bull. Oh my god, some more sunbeam. Or sunbeam. Sunbeam gives me stone for some reason, get the way. I forgot nothing called actually gave me metal.
It was also pretty doubtful this kid to follow her to the farm. If you can't see anything and you're not making
that right, I get the missing module. Activate that, get that missing module.
As her friend,
get that missing module. What's crazy, but get the missing module. Missing that because
what I can tell though.
Gave me 2 bits of coke. Many roses. I free to cookies bits for 9 seconds. But like for I don't should have lost. There's so much zombies. There's so much zombies, Katos. Like for zombies. Oh my god. Or I'm a busy. Where I need to I raised it. 10 wood. I just wait. And look at that where I was talking. Again. I was playing Fortnite Battle Pass. Hear that saber guy? Repeat him. Peter. Fortnite Battle Pass I'm doing up my PC, so I need it. You're going around. I understand my head so that
The head inside and discovers the arm belonging to the employees.
I just shit. Oh my word. On my bathroom, that is in my eyes. Slow down, I might be safe from no game. 1990 I saw him craft. That's me over the season. I thought this was literally. I thought that was that alien hammer thing.
Sounds insane, but the guy demonstrates this by having a test subject play the game as an injury on impact seldom is a subject.
Hey, boy.
But the girl notices and realizes that this
Seaboat activate me, Seaboat.
but just as Isaac jets the tape, the game designer appears on the TV welcoming them to level 4. The kids are shocked. The game is supposed to start at
Get out my Seaboat way, get out Seaboat way, get out Seaboat way, get out Seaboat way. He's seeing, get out his way. Seaboat is seeing. Get out his way. Seaboat is seeing. Get out his way. Get out his way. Back seeing. No, it's so hard to defend him, Ronaldo.
Film strips on the floor, and there's nothing she can do to help. He collapses to the ground in pain, and luckily they've completed level 4.
That's why I have to start being defensive and
These kids were looking for ways to
kind of what I was in defensive around Seaboard. Imagine what it would be in this place. We won 4 days. Come on. Martin! Martin, come. Imagine that. Martin.
Now, there are some unique conversations because Isaac here has become digital, but it isn't all bad. Kayla has to make her decision by turning this knob, but she doesn't stop to consider how hard she should
I'm not wasting your Seaboard or something.
twisting it out of the way. I would turn it as little
Oh,
as possible.
Limit PC, no need it to the point where my nails, where is he no use?
I'm surprised to learn that it's not a
What my bottle as I do to the real on my PC, no need it to the point my
that lights up when it gets hit, and it does this.
So fast.
Because these are electrons, they also respond
Oh,
to the
my one time it was you this.
Separate the TV's electrons and rearrange them across the magnetic field lines. Now, the reason this matters is because if we know that Isaac here is trapped in the same kind of technology, then we might be able to reach him by finding the magnet. Because the magnetic field would separate the electrons, giving us a safe way to walk through a bubble and pull them back out without hitting them. The girl quickly runs over to check her friend, but it's too late to save him. His injuries are too severe, and he dies right in front of her. She's the only player left, but there's one last thing she has to do. Kayla must go to these coordinates and beat the boss so this game can finally end. The girl drives deep into the woods, following her GPS until she arrives at her destination, but hasn't seen anyone for miles. Exiting the car, she walks into the forest and is surprised to find a luxurious home on the edge of the tree. Approaching cautiously, Kayla walks inside the building where she finds a family sitting at the dinner table, but something's not right. The man invites her to join them, recognizing her as a player, and asks why she's here. Confused, the girl tells him the game center and wants to know if he's also a player. He explains that he only played up to level 2, but made a deal with the game to distribute copies of it in exchange for leaving his family alone and quitting the game. Suddenly, the girl's phone goes off, and when she checks it, Kayla discovers she's made it to the final level. Standing up, the girl shows that the final level.
That is so fucking funny. And still with this guy gave me a stack of ones for the contract. A stack of some beam. Okay.
And they realize that whatever damage they inflict on each other gets transferred. The girl's about to stab them.
I just noticed that Superforce, and I thought it gave me the Superforce. I said, Papi, they get to a middle. Give me Superpower. To be a chase to the girls anomaly and all report to me that is.
Looking for revenge, the woman fires the gun, but it knocks her. and spin back up. The man runs out grabbing the gun.
Med two golden pistols shooting you on.
Starts vomiting water, and the man drowns to death, making Kayla the
Okay,
official
I'll link the gold pistol uniform now. Now we're into the gold
The
pistol.
mother helps bandage up Kayla's wounds, so when the girl
No, I
goes to the
put up one sec first. Ow, for a funny story started. I've got the guy who took a car that game. The most guy over this game is basically a fun, fun, 15 or what.
And Kayla decides it's time for him to be punished twice.
And that's like, that's actually missions just for when I first met you. That time and I was getting sad, and I left. And the game means never more.
Comment down below. Thank you so much for watching.
Was that you? Was that me? Recently, was Ronaldo the one who gave you the bimbo?
Mine says I've been hacked.
I told you to stop using them dodgy streamers.
What?
You don't get any weird messages.
I'm sure.
I know, me too.
I got all your contacts. Rick, it's really your little pirate, Rick. Streaming content and the leaks type from personal data at greater risk. Get it right? Genuine stuff.
That's what the police got top.
Just step on a landmine in the middle of the desert and one run you
Masha!
I'm going to break down the station, what you should do, and how to beat the minefield in mind. These soldiers are made
That's Masha!
to your stealth sniper, and he's waiting with his spotter for a dangerous criminal to your mind. They see the target step out of the car, and Mike aims his gun straight at his head. He's seconds away from the policeman, but suddenly a woman in traditional dress steps out of his tent as he suddenly realizes that this is a wedding. The crosshairs are locked into the parties, but seeing the right by orders, the man lifts up his gun has gotten away and he failed the mission, but he's going to immediately regret this. Below, the guard spots up the flashing in the distance and realizes the reflection of a sniper scope. He's given away their position, and the guards start firing at the cliff as everyone runs to cover.
Oh, that's Masha!
And they call in over the radio, requesting a helicopter to rescue them. But there's a problem. The spotter is about to give his GPS coordinates when he discovers that his tracking has been damaged. He has no idea where they are. The insurgents are getting closer. That's the sniper. At a cliff face in the distance. Pulling the trigger, the bolt impact breaks apart the soil, and the guards back out of their patrol to go check it out. Seizing the opportunity, the soldiers run away, but they have no idea they're walking by the cliff. Suddenly, a metal sign is flying towards them and lands at the sniper's feet. He expects the text of a bunch and realizes it says danger when
I got 5 times to Mass Effect.
Rifles used to keep their enemies away, but the sniper disagrees.
Now, after that, you need to roll up and use all calculation.
Insists that he's just being
Like, I'm going to do it today, probably, guys. Here, but you don't need
so it looks like they were avoiding landmines. He's walking backwards and tells him to stop being paranoid, but just as he takes another step, that's when everything goes wrong. A landmine explodes, throwing up a huge cloud of smoke, and the sniper panics. He moves to check on his friend, when suddenly he hears a cling beneath his foot. The soldier has just stepped on a landmine, and one more step will kill him. Okay, this situation is completely their fault. First of all, regardless of whether you're a soldier or a civilian, there's one thing we can all agree on. A skull and crossbones is the international symbol for get the f*** out of here. And these guys should have taken this much more seriously. That's just common sense. But it's so much worse when you know the real-world context of this place. That they're a part of something called Super Shield. This is a U.S. military operation designed as a counter-terrorism for larger arms rounds and trained allied countries to fight insurgents. This in mind, these soldiers would know that there's been an ongoing war between the King of Morocco.
Aston, I practically charged us, so you're welcome for millions to have to jet free. But you got it too, so stop not acting like you gave me that person.
That is not something
I carried us, so
I
also,
practically
and Ronaldo is not and but you did this so for two no bad, but you're doing like fucking much stuff. I'm only one. Yeah, Ronaldo come all the guys and raised me so many times.
I raised you, but my traps did most of it.
But he was like building. But Ronaldo was gonna put the traps down now, so he kept putting traps down when all the traps were getting broken by the smasher. You weren't doing anything, you were just sitting there watching saying ha ha to Ronaldo. Dad.
And the second type is designed to make a lane.
Would Ronaldo leave the party? No, well, like Ronaldo, he was so cute. He was giving me really crazy. Basically, if it was Ronaldo,
Trigger it a few more times.
I wouldn't have been in punishment.
The fact that it hasn't been on yet.
I actually got 1.3 million. Come on, XP. That's amazing. It's so good. I got 1.4 million.
Yeah, I know.
I've never seen that much schematic actually in my life. That's 1.6 million. I will feel that one mission.
No, I gave you 1.6 million.
I had 1.6. I don't want to say 1.6 million.
Now this all sounds like horrible news, but there's actually a silver lining. In my choice for choosing to place in your warriors, that it's very likely that a village is close by.
But I've never seen that much graphic XP in my life. I've never seen it.
Instead of communities in the region, and the fact that there's
I don't want any weeks to task it.
That means if you run out of options, there's a chance you can stay for help. Though technically, these soldiers should all be dead. The sniper is horrified to see his friend's legs at the most part, and tries to call for cover, but realizes
I've never seen that much graphic XP
that's
in
when
my
he
life.
spots the soldier's radio pack on the ground and tells his friend to calm down so he can check it. The soldier tries his best, but the man isn't so much.
I'm just trying to buy it.
Take the med kit from his pocket, and the man pulls out a syringe full of morphine, gapping it straight into his neck. And now for his head, he starts speeding into the
I've nearly got 60 under schematic.
and realizes the equipment isn't working. He asks the man to turn the radio on, but the guy
Legendary. Go on, one more.
Both the Melky isn't going to make it in this condition, so the soldier leaves his friend alone in the desert. It's disturbing, but the sniper calms himself down, knowing he has to focus on his survival. Carefully, the man kneels to the ground and pulls at his knife, stabbing it into the dirt. He suddenly feels the blade hit a metal object, discovering the landmine was only
Look at that schematic.
his best chance for help is to make contact. Refusing to give up, the man removes his
Alright, now put on a Storm King mission.
Standing up, he throws the axe and
On a fire.
one
So they backflips over the beast, okay? Don't.
the rope latched onto the ring.
How did I defeat the guy?
He slowly wheels it in.
Yeah,
Inspecting the
I was
receipt,
backflips
the
over
man
the beast.
realizes he's run out of power, but remembers that they
Oh,
got spare
good.
batteries for the mission. He searches through bags but can't find it, and realizes they must be on his friend's dead body. It's too far away to reach, so he pulls out a solar charger and plugs it into the radio receiver directly. It's
Aye.
but it's his only way.
Yeah.
I need to get more Survivor XP. We're going to do Survivor XP missions.
Why?
Because we just did one that I didn't want to do. And, okay.
I want to climb up a scary Storm King. I don't want to be my mask XP survivor. If you want to do XP, or P.C, or Gold, I just.
I need to get some more Survivor.
You get loads of survivor XP. When you call the Storm King, you get like 10 million.
Aye, but this one gives you 4 times it.
There's less than a 7% chance of
That's right.
different death types, but if all else fails, he can try something called the Schumann. As he starts to explain what to do, the connection suddenly begins cutting out, and the soldier is dead. Okay, this soldier is determined to survive, but if he
I was asking an I did promote Ronaldo because I was asking
rather
him.
than waiting for him to 2 hours for rescue. It's
Now
not
the person's getting spun time.
high position of the sun, low humidity, and lack of
Alright,
rainfall.
Ronaldo, put us in a 10 times schematic XP.
Most of the Sahara
Ronaldo!
has an average atmospheric temperature of 104 degrees Fahrenheit.
Ronaldo!
Which is good, but that's nothing.
Put us a 7 million times schematic XP.
During daytime,
Quite
ground
good.
temperatures can easily reach 176 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's not going to take long for him to suffer from heat exhaustion.
Ronaldo!
Eventually, this will lead to extreme
Yes.
nausea, which severely
Hello.
drains without basic covering.
I got
this
so much
might
schematic
simply
XP. How good
irritate
Infinity?
the stress out and set off the landmine. It's inevitable, so we have to solve this now because we're not going to survive here for 52 hours. Now, Mike was doing a lot of
I finally didn't say the schematic
There's
mission.
a lot of important
I finally
life-saving equipment, such as a medical kit, goggles for a sandstorm, a flashlight, one flare, and a tomahawk. By the way, you might think it's great that he would have one of these because the U.S. military does not officially issue tomahawks. But surprisingly, most modern Marines still use them on a regular basis. So this is not a problem. He did a fantastic job using his equipment to form the radio. But there is one extremely important detail that he was not considering.
Yeah, thank you. Ronaldo, thank you.
He placed his right knee in the sand. And
Yeah.
that
was my favourite mission.
The landing. We've already established that this is
That Storm King is gonna get
but if they were
destroyed.
pressure sensitive, then it probably would have been enough to trigger the
I'm
explosion.
gonna come behind them and cut the silver penny for my visit the pain.
5%
And I was gonna do most of it.
This guy's around 95 kilograms. His
Basically
weight
gonna
would
do
be
something.
16.6 kilograms.
And
Now,
then-
most of that weight is above
Yeah.
the knee, so there can't be
Oh,
much
like
more than
that.
10 kilograms
No,
of
kill off
pressure
the
on his weight. That means all he has to do is replace that weight with 10 kilograms of something else in order to free his foot. If we look at what we have, his rifle weighs 6.8 kilograms, and these backpacks are roughly 4 kilos. So these alone might be enough to do the job. It's a risky strategy, but living on the mine has already established that it won't be triggered with less weight. So if your choices are to die from heat exhaustion or use this information to save yourself, it's an obvious choice. Setting a timer for 52 hours, the sniper tries to rehydrate but discovers a big problem. His water bladder is completely empty, and in the distance, he notices a massive sandstorm is coming his way. Mike quickly sticks his rifle deep into the sand, and it's the only thing he can do to protect himself from being blown off of the mine. The storm is picking up speed, and he can barely hold on as the winds knock the soldier off balance, forcing him to let go of the other path. When the storm finally passes, he looks around and is
going down without a fight. Our scans indicate he has multiple weak spots. Shoot the weak spots! You've got teammates down. Bring them back. That's how we do it.
You can start back to my channel.
clear that if he takes a the landmine will
She actually gonna?
as the stranger takes it and walks
No!
back the man for last piece.
Aston tried to crawl up his nose.
I'll go, please, one more chance. I'll go,
All these things are incredibly low. Western Sahara has a population of about 400,000 and their native languages are either Arabic or Timazi. The fact that he found help from someone that speaks his own language is a statistical anomaly because it's virtually non-existent in this part of the world. This is even more convincing when you learn about how they watch movies. Surprisingly, the Sahrawi have an annual event
real setting chances.
only film festival in the world.
Please tell me they are close. I do want to stay chance.
If you don't know how to use the water we have to survive. The guy finished his canteen after only 8 hours, which seems like a very short amount of time if you consider that he has 44 more hours. That's proven, and common sense suggests we need a special.
I got 17,000, so I bet it's been keep it that way.
It's a common misconception that vacuuming your water is the smoke.
That's more than you get for a complete. I go for the lowest in that Storm King.
Where people have been found dead from dehydration while still having full bottles of water. That's why we have to do everything we can to reduce the amount of liquid that is being lost.
When mealtime is playtime, love for food lasts a lifetime.
The best strategy is to keep as much of yourself
Now, for everyone, considering
how thick his clothing is, but it actually keeps you cooler because it increases humidity and protects you from the grind effects of the wind.
Jesus Christ, look at that power level. It's
My power level is 124.
I know my power level is 104.
That's scary. By breathing through your nose, you can
Ronaldo's power level is 172.
before passing out from dehydration. While all this might be pretty hopeless,
But Ronaldo's power level is 172.
Right there.
We're going on member to help us beat the Storm King, or we might not get second chances. Please tell me second chances. I want Sunbeam Castle. Yeah! Second chances! We have to beat him. We've got two guys with Storm King weapons. Come on, we have to beat him. We've got two guys with Storm King weapons, and we both have one for the atomizers. We have to win that.
The atomizers only do like 5 or 10% of damage.
No, they fucking don't. You're getting mixed up with those jackals.
He chugs as much water as he can and tells the girl to thank her father for it, but she doesn't answer. Instead, he pulls out some toy soldiers from a pouch and places them into the sand, getting back to the situation his knife was in. Desperate, he asks her to retrieve his radio for him, but the girl doesn't seem to understand and runs away, leaving him to die. That night, Mike starts a fire to keep warm, but the flames are dying quickly. He can barely see a few feet around himself, and that's when he hears howling in the distance. A pack of wild dogs are getting closer. The soldier starts firing his rifle to scare off the animals, but the snarls are getting closer. Hearing barking.
144 the atomizers ready. So we must. Man, what turn up? Shit. Come back. Storm King fight. I have to change this stream's name. Make it. Anyway, Shag Austria, are we beating the fucking Storm King? No! Fuck! Shit, go! Go! I'm not really being that much. Oh! Oh my god, man. No, fuck. I was trying to end the bug, boss. No! Wait, I was trying to end the boss. I was trying to end the boss, Mason, and I died. I was trying to change the end of boss.
6.5% with 3.5% saving. Having shaky urine is not that different. It's a sodium
I'm just protecting Ronaldo, that's my job, protect Ronaldo.
That's what I'm just trying to jump through that catch the Storm King.
I'm just calling all the zombies for Ronaldo.
I'm trying.
No,
I'm trying to dodge all the Astros now.
Aye, Ronaldo's putting in healing packs. Put in campfires or something, Ronaldo. That will help a lot more. What? God, there's about a million zombies next to me. They're actually struggling with it.
Now, the best thing to look at this experience is actually what you do since temperatures get
Whoa! I get it. Whoa, Ronaldo! Mason, try and race me. Probably won't be able to try. Oh, Astrid, I'm crawling through the acid rain! Run away! Ronaldo's not. No! Mason, there's only one Mason one. Let's try the race.
Someone just slapped me! I'm not joking. Oh, that was funny. Someone slapped me at Did
Did they actually?
I'm not joking. I like triple jump and then I landed on his hand.
We need someone else to help us. But
That was close as hell.
There's only one way out of this, and with all his strength, he jumps.
Okay, what's happening? Please, one. Well, that's me.
Working on a week. And picks up the receiver, saying he's still alive. Hearing this, the operator is relieved, but has some bad news. The rescue convoy is going to be late, and it won't arrive for another 17 hours. It's too much time, and he knows he can't hold on any longer. But that's when he suddenly hears his girlfriend's voice on the radio. Emotional, he apologizes for being a screw-up and leaving her behind, but doesn't realize that it's just another hallucination. Mike has reached his limit, and the man tips over from exhaustion. He's going to die, but at the very last second, the barber steps in and catches him, saving his life. Okay, honestly, this guy should already be.
We can't make all your dreams come true, but at the car leasing comparison site, we can help find your dream car. Dream it, drive it with leasing.com.
The soldier has managed to survive over 48 hours with no sleep and very little water, but now he's starting to hallucinate. This is a clear sign that his body is beginning to shut down from exhaustion, and that means he needs to use his remaining energy very carefully. Fighting off a pack of wild animals is the worst thing to do in his condition, but he might have lasted longer if he knew more about the wildlife. That is the highest success rate of any mammal on Earth. They are the definition of.
Can I see the ammo? I have none.
Mason, turn that off, that's annoying. Whenever you're watching, either turn it down or turn it off.
I'm watching How to Beat.
How to fight the Storm King?
No. I'm like, see how like Squid Game and all that?
Aye.
And like killing games.
Aye.
Where you die in them. I'm watching How to Beat them. It's funny. It's scary, it's funny. I'll be back in 1 second.
Well, it's the most annoying thing I've ever heard. Ronaldo hasn't ordered in yet.
Ronaldo, man. Right, go on to party chat.
Alright. Ronaldo.
Steady.
When are you gonna load in? It's taking ages. Oh, there he is. Do you wanna switch back to game channel animation?
Why?
I mean, we can stay in our channel, but give you like game channel.
I did some deatomizer please. I have none. Like, in it,
Aye. Ronaldo,
I don't have
mate, Ronaldo Mason needs energy cells.
I need energy cells. I have 370.
Aye, you need some.
I'm trying to just try and use them, but is there
Ronaldo! Ronaldo's away, I'm protection, Ronaldo's away. But the acid drain's coming to home. Oh my god, that's what happens when you protect Ronaldo.
Okay, I tried protecting
Mason, try and raise me. Alright, there isn't really any zombies or anything, I just try and raise.
I can.
Ronaldo's away. Ronaldo's gonna lose his life, but he's away. Ronaldo! We're probably gonna lose if we come. Your friend here. I'm gonna call him Alex. Alex, if Alex dies in the boat, please. Or please. Mason said that's okay.
He's away! Oh crap.
Why is Alex away?
It was away for like 10 seconds.
Ronaldo, no. That was kind of because Ronaldo was away. That's how we lost.
And you were practically away as well.
I'd be honest that me or you weren't really beating that much. How did people beat this boss solo and we won fairies? How did people beat this boss solo and we won fairies?
I don't know.
I mean, someone did it with 51 solo.
Why did they do that? How did they do that?
I don't know how they did it. They did it with only level 51s and they were also solo. No, full squad with level 51s, not just one guy with level 51s.
Really? Ronaldo's friend with her.
Did he? Invite somebody else.
I know the perfect guy.
Who?
His name starts with a K and ends with A.
I don't invite him. I don't want Kingston.
His name starts with...
Wrong party, sorry. Mason! Mason! Oh, Mason, fine. Cristiano Ronaldo, suing. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, wait, get Kid. I can tell Caden to leave.
Caden leave.
Caden's too gay.
Caden actually for level 89 with everyone, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, too. What? What? That's funny. He's for level 89. Caden's too gay for me. I think.
He's so gay.
Cristiano Sweet.
You actually even know it's a sling with 2 legs.
That. I don't like this hot dog. He tried to catch me. Skinny hot dog, man!
I also tried to steal my phone.
Christian hot dog, man!
And he said he was annoying.
He said he was annoying?
And also, he used his hot dog to attack people.
Who's director? Oh wait, this is the guy. Or
Okay.
114.
Wait, so this is Cristiano Ronaldo's friend?
Yeah, but we have to kick loading down the butthole.
Okay,
Kick Aston in the butthole.
joking, don't kick Aston in the butthole, don't.
Who are we kicking then? Because we can't go on this daunting mission with 5 people.
How about I ask if they can switch to be able to put 5 people and I say the word prisons? How about I ask that to Epic?
How about you sit out because you're not even going to do anything in it. Ask Mother, you sit out, everybody tries, and then I'll sit out, and then you try with everybody. Why? But actually, you're the lowest power level.
No, I'm the highest pro level.
No, you're not.
I'm higher. I'm 463 by myself.
If you're 463 by yourself, I'm probably 500 by myself.
Cristiano Ronaldo is 69 by himself. Stewie.
I used to be 69, but you can look, I'm power level 76 by myself.
Hey Mason.
Suck your mum. How am I power level? What? Get that filter. Why is so much people joining? Kick them. Somebody kick them.
I'm inviting a Cristiano Ronaldo's friend. I just call him Ronaldo.
So let's start doing. I don't know.
I
Who's
don't
Nicolas
like
Sturgeon's friend?
Marius. Oh, frate, invitano nel suo gruppo.
Alright, I don't like this. If you want to start, there's too much scary people in this.
That's what I'm thinking.
Just cut this scary man. I can't play. Alright, now I can, I think. Oh no, I can't now.
Ask me, you need to sit out.
I need it. I can't join in.
Neither can I.
This is actually Cristiano Ronaldo's death. Somebody kick this. Well, somebody kick the parent. Aston, sit out. No.
If you don't, then you gotta leave.
Yeah. No, I'm
The
not.
lowest levels there is. And this.
Oh my.
No, we have to check. Brawl your more. Brawl hacker, if you don't leave right now, I'm going to steal all your traps. So now I just left. Why is there so many people joining? This is why I don't have that much friends in my friend list. No, everybody in this party I'm blocking except for Ronaldo, Aston and Tinkin. But actually, never mind, I'm not blocking Alex Bell either.
Ronaldo.
No, it's not Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo.
I know, but it's called Ronaldo.
No, Cristiano Ronaldo. I call him sweet.
Mason calls him
You
Zidane.
little fuck. Mason, you're a gay little fuck, right? Shithead, I'm gonna fucking tell you, you little gay fuck, yeah? I'm gonna fucking burn your penis. Yeah. Oh yeah, Mason, I'm gonna put my Pinocchio in your dingaling. No! You failed it. What? I'm a gay fail. Listen here, you little shit. I'm a Gary fail. Dude, the Storm King!
Just hurry up, put on the Storm King Ronaldo for anyone else joins.
Right, come on.
Ronaldo! Come on, hurry up!
Wait, I thought there was Freemason. There was. Well, now we're just gonna fail, but okay. Actually, me and Ronaldo mate. I do stuff.
Mason, what do you do?
Then I do stuff.
Mason, what do? You asked for the atomizer ammo, is that helping?
I bet.
How is that helping?
I don't know, it just does. Christian, I'll push the free. Ashton, you need to set it.
No. Sorry. Hurry up! Hurry up!
This is Mommy. He's not fat. Fucking hurry up, fat.
Hurry the fuck up!
Ronaldo's AFK. Ronaldo, hurry up or we have to leave and then we're gonna fail. Oh my god. This is why I never want to do Storm King layers. I'm about to get my power level to 122 and I can just keep doing it public. Mason, oh my god. That'll take, like, I only need less than 50 power levels. You're an absolute dingus. Mason, shut up. Mason, shut up, you fat fuck. I'm leaving. You're leaving?
Leaving, go on.
Okay, bye-bye. Okay, no Storm King. The Storm King!
Oh, no Storm King. Go on then.
No Storm King now. No!
No, I'll tell you what you're gonna get.
Butthole.
A big flat slap in the arse. Everyone stop joining. We're trying to find the Storm King.
Fuck off. Oh, this is getting too scary for me. Look, supported, it says.
It says report this guy in a party.
Ronaldo.
Oh my fuck.
If you don't cooperate, I swear to fuck, I'll pay somebody to fucking bite your dick off.
Right, I know. You pay somebody to bite your dick off, and then you're walking backwards and then they just come and bite yours. But they don't really get any, but they don't really have anything to bite about how small yours is.
This is so dead. Main starter for W, leave the fucking party. Why did you change my left? The main starter for W, leave the fucking party. What?
I'm Cac, that's XAF. Ronaldo!
If your name starts with S, leave the fucking party. If your name starts with S, leave the fucking party. Cause you are a guilty.
What Aston Blue?
Somebody, no, Aston, get loading off your friends list.
What?
Get loading out of your friends list.
Fuck up!
Let me be.
Leave! I'm giving you a free 144 later if you just leave!
What? Me leave?
I just fucking leave and trying to figure and the party. I know, I'm trying to call up his nose, the mechanic! I know you're saying, but you're not saying songs about how you're gay.
No, I'm banning him. I'm banning him.
Oh my actual fucking
power. I'm banning him. I'm banning you. I have a ban hammer.
I know, I would come in your windy.
My cousin's dad is the person who made Fortnite.
Nice, no.
Well, it works for Epic.
That's what friend. Well, he doesn't fucking make Fortnite. Yeah, he doesn't really go for the team either. He's a meter.
If it goes, let it go.
I'll give you every skin in Fortnite battle royale if you just leave. I'll give you what? Just fucking leave. Fucking leave and I'll give you every single gun in Fortnite battle royale.
Fortnite, your mouth. Mom smells like cows. Leave the party. No. If this guy doesn't leave the party right now, I am banning him.
I know, I'll rope jump in your window if you don't fucking leave. Ronaldo!
I might leave the party, invite Aftermans, invite Ronaldo, and go screwy.
You're a cocksucker.
Aston, is this weirdo on your friends list?
No.
Okay, well, join my party then.
I'll give you every single fucking gun in the world if you just leave. Yes, tomorrow when you wake up you get infinite V-Bucks. Tomorrow when you wake up you get infinite V-Bucks. After you leave the party, next time you wake up tomorrow. Oh my gosh. After you leave the
going coconuts. What do you mean? I'm going coconuts.
Party dog.
After you leave the party, you will get infinite V-Bucks tomorrow when you wake up. Fucking leave.
Ronaldo, make me party dog.
Ronaldo wasn't there.
Then what?
I know, right? I'm one of those 10 high power levels to win.
I'm gonna leave and invite you, okay?
Oh my god! This fucking guy! That's fuck. My knees are hacking. Where?
I want to see a mobile wooden. Thank you. What? Do you have anybody on your friends list that should help out?
Right. Mason, when you said this, you said there was other people.
There was other people, but that's weird those aren't the part. So so much weirdness during in the party.
I know it was that one. My cake sheet after left. Tomorrow when I wake up, I would get infinite feedback and they didn't listen.
I mean, it was saying.
It was just doing that.
That's the best YouTube I've ever seen.
I know I've got a 130. Well, I'll just raise my 130 6 feet under, legendary 144.
You said it was 130.
No, I was 21. I was getting on. No, I was so
144. It's both of them combined. It's 274 now, isn't it?
Oh,
right. Somebody invite Ronaldo because he's not on my friends list.
I'm inviting him. He won't join, and he's just in that party with that wee guy who was like, blue, 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 blue. That's fucking. I'm gonna join like I fight and make me back. I wanna see what the wee guy's saying.
No, don't.
But he's like doing it. He might be like,
Ken, do you know anybody who can
I know someone, but they won't join. Wait, I'm gonna invite. Dante. I'm gonna invite Dante. I've just asked him. I'm adding Dante. Oh my god. Stop that.
You gotta go.
Stop it.
That you're right.
I'd say just fucking kill them.
Stop it. Rob, I will steal your phone.
Thank you.
Rob it. Press X to join the Storm King.
I wish we still had those people. Did you remember the person who told us it's making me sit out?
I'm sit out.
Oh, this is what do that at the moment.
Cut out, really.
I'm trying out on 30 days.
I have to try and join Ronaldo. Let's try it. Oh my god. Let's see if this works. Ronaldo. Get away. Robbie! I will give you my first 24 7 if you need my new.
Ronaldo on your mind?
Aye, it's Ronaldo.
You, Cristiano Ronaldo?
Oh, yes. I'm trying to take in this up.
Cristiano! What's happening? It's me, Robbie. Remember that time I skinned you? Nutmeg you?
What?
And then scored into Real Madrid?
Hey, can the Storm King?
Do you like rap music?
Maybe. What type of music does Jimmy sing?
This is rap music.
Mason, what type of music does Jimmy sing?
Rap music.
Rap music!
This is him here. This is Jimmy.
Oh my god, get away! Is that Jimmy?
Yeah.
Oh my god, stop being scary weirdos. Skinny mierda.
Jimmy song on.
Mason's put a Jimmy song on. Mason's put a Jimmy song on. No, Mason's put on a Jimmy song. Because I was all these videos. And Kaden. Ronaldo! Take it out of the song, guys! Hurry up! Given time of day, cause I'm a renegade. Never been afraid to sing about anything. Renegade, never been afraid. Any given time of day. About anything. Oh, yes, yeah, like Jimmy music.
Trapped at school,
I
and
hate
everyone in
Jerry.
your class has turned into a murderous zombie. What would you do? In this video, I'll be covering the perspective of the high school students.
Wait, I'll put on the Jimmy song.
The other survivors as we break down the mistakes made, what you should do, and how to beat the zombies in All of Us Are Dead.
Renegade, never been afraid to play with someone mind it. Any given time of day.
I put a Jimmy song on YouTube one.
You don't listen to the new Jimmy, I listen to the new Jimmy, and it's not that.
Walking into the room,
I
listen to the real Jimmy, you don't listen to the new
No, I know the new Jimmy.
You listen to the fake Jimmy.
No, I
You
don't.
listen to Jimbo, I listen to Jimmy. You listen to Jimbo.
No, you listen to Jimbo.
No, you listen to Jimbo.
I know you listen to Jimbo.
the next
Oh,
morning,
you're the Jimbo whistle, roll.
take a test as they all
Mason, you know, have you ever listened to Jimbo?
He's that guy you think's called Jimmy, that his name's Jimbo.
but nobody has seen her since. Suddenly, the
You don't know the real Jimmy Two Shoes? I know the real Jimmy Two Shoes.
Jimmy Two
And
Shoes.
he's the best rapper in Scotland.
Jimmy is Mason.
What? You don't listen to the Ryan Hughes or dead, they listen to Jimbo. He's no Scotland.
Oh, yes.
Jimbo, though, he's not. Jimmy and Jimbo, isn't he?
I Jimbo listens Jim and Jimmy, isn't it? And you're listening to Jimbo.
The man reassures his daughter
You're a liar.
I'm no, you're listening to Jimbo.
drive off the campus towards the hospital.
I'm gonna put on Mason and Jimmy. I'm putting Jimmy on.
These kids are walking past the infirmary when one of them sees something strange. The nurse is standing next to the clock, but when she turns around,
Yeah, I like Jimmy.
she must have been bitten and suddenly runs and scratches straight through. The boys laugh.
The question to think about is whether or not we're having an affair.
The boy runs into another classroom with a new toast. This would have been a great big a zombie virus and it's more, but there's already the serious thing about this it took him exactly 20 seconds and then a total of at this rate, it's going to be a matter of getting the entire season.
Fortnite. That's a pass. I just sit on my ass. Although it is not my PC, I need to stop Fortnite benefits. Read duplication, guys. Save the wall. Wait, Ronaldo's back. Ronaldo's back, that's right. Fortnite benefits. On my PC for a minute. I want my
You need to find the best place to hide.
No, I don't know. I'm busy. The Fortnite. Has Ronaldo back yet?
Sliding doors, which means that the only thing keeping it in place is a small little trail system. We also want to food, water, technology,
Go back out! Ronaldo's back. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Just put this on the phone, hang back. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Put it in the phone, okay?
Some kind of security system, and it's going to be a huge event.
Wait a minute.
But they don't realize that battle cats, such as UFO cat, and even super rare cats, such as Noble Unpassable, Dark Beast with Karoo, and many, many more. This is such a great game to play in your free time, especially if you're bored and have time to kill. I don't know what
Promote Ronaldo! Promote Ronaldo! Why?
But I love
Just we were followers! But we're doing end traps the game.
So have to face distinctive enemies.
Oh, but actually, is there a lot of people in our game who can help us?
You can also use the innate tactics.
No. Me. That's what I could.
Materia. Ninja is talking to a child from the side. Ninja begins to walk. The guy realizes he has feelings for her, but he's picked the worst possible time to let the two rodents. Suddenly, a crowd of students burst into the cafeteria.
I'm just gonna do that.
And as the students start scrambling, Ninja sees a zombie storm into the room. Running the same looking around for another way out. His head towards the window to try and escape. And Ninja climbs through first, with the boy following close behind. They land outside and run into the school until they reach the soccer field. Zombies are everywhere, and there's no one their chance. They quickly climb up towards the roof of the truck, and manage to pull themselves out of the spout when they find a window leading them back into the building. They make their way into the corridor and find a classroom.
We made me Stone King. I'm gonna fight it. I'm gonna sniff it. We need to check. Scary man. Who's a scary man?
And the group realizes that none of them have voice to call for help.
Ronaldo, please stop that now.
Cristiano
Ronaldo! I don't know I'm calling that Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm just calling on that. It's fun. You're just name about Cristiano Ronaldo. No one.
The students and the man tries to but as the teacher walks up this
you can borrow this one. 40 atomizer.
He charges at this boy, biting deep into her throat. Another student picks him up and tosses the man aside, but it's too late. The girl has already been infected. Thinking quickly, Chum San uses a table and pins the teacher up against the wall as his friend holds back the zombified girl, helping the others escape the classroom. Together, they all run across the building building looking for another place to hide. But more zombies appear at the other end of the hallway.
Cristiano Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo.
The others rip off window frames, using them like a shield wall. Back from the big kid charges forward with a duel and starts pushing the monsters away. It's working, and the students manage to back them down to the stairwell. To run up. Okay, students kind of avoided this entire situation. When the teacher ran into their class, the boy asked him if he was bitten, and the man said no, but they never made him prove it. In a situation like this, everyone is going to be desperate. So I would have made the teacher strip down to his tidy whities to prove that he didn't have a bite mark, or else he has to leave. Trust and get his easy kill if it's not man's careful. And that's why I would establish a strict strip search policy. Now, understanding the strengths and weaknesses of our enemies is going to help us kill them more efficiently. But we can only
I'll do it anyway.
observe their behavior. Thankfully,
Ronaldo's the man.
more about the zombie virus if we were the most dangerous things about the scenario isn't just that they can fight you, it's that they can pack a huge amount of force.
In the Storm King mission, I have so many
This has been studied extensively from incidents called crowd crush.
Like a skinny man doing Storm Kick. In fact, do kick. Never mind. Maybe kick. I don't know. Kick. Yes. No.
Because if there's enough of them, these zombies can cause a pressure wave that becomes so dense that it can literally exert thousands of pounds of force in every direction. A crowd of zombies like this is not something you can stop. And when you realize that the majority of these classroom doors are made out of either glass or wood, it's clear that we need to move to a safer environment. As dangerous as this is, it also might be something we can use against them. In a crowd rush, people become victims of their own biology because pure instinct takes over, preventing thousands of people from being able to remain calm. Instinct is exactly how zombies behave, and if we give them the right trigger and a distraction to follow, we might be able to funnel them into stairwells and force them into their own escape. They make it up to the
Ronaldo's partly that apparently.
On both sides, and as the kids try to get into the classroom, they discover
Apparently Ronaldo's in the game.
Reaching for the fire hose, she pulls it from the box.
Yes, it says in game.
All the students went inside before closing the door behind them. They're safe from the monster.
It says in the portal.
Barricade the windows to stop the
It's in there right now. It says that. But it doesn't stop. Promote. See.
7 cold and blood starts dripping from
7.
She's bit, and the girl tries to deny it, but the
I feel like literally how
girl collapses on the floor, quickly transforming into a full-fledged zombie. She tries running for Unju, but the boy shoves her out of the classroom window, sending the zombie falling to her death. The group is feeling hopeless, but seeing the open window, Chun-Sun suddenly realizes there's another way to escape.
Stop being slow.
They should get the fire so they can use it to climb the building. So Gypsy armed at them and manages to silently drag the hose to the door. His plan worked, and the students help to tie footholds into the makeshift rope before the boy throws it out the window. This kid, Young-Soo, decides to go down first, and he lowers himself to the second floor, surprised to discover that his teacher has let the boy in, and the others all climb down to join them, until the last of the students have made it safely inside the board. The kids ask the teacher if she calls props, and the woman assures them help is on the way, but the students are surprised that nobody has shown up yet. Noticing the computer, the nerd points out that the internet should still be working, and the group looks for information about the zombie outbreak, but they're interrupted when the firewall stops suddenly next to them. Chung-San here slowly approaches to check it out, but a zombie drops down. He grabs the mop and tries to push it out, but the mop handle breaks off. That's when she does. Unless the handle strikes the monster's shoulder, but the zombie won't die. Joining in, this kid picks up the computer and hits the zombie, knocking it off the rope. Okay.
I got a lot of schematic XP.
Just taken one of the group's most valuable resources and used it as a blunt weapon. If the kid needed something to defend themselves, they would turn the other objects into the bird instead, like this secret. Now, in reality, this zombie would have been a much more serious problem, because bashing him in the head is not going to suddenly knock his fist loose, and that means we need a better strategy to handle the situation. If it were me, I would open this other window, then take these XLR cables here and wrangle the zombie to pull him sideways. This would give another student the chance to safely climb up and untangle the zombie's leg. As risky as it sounds, it's much better than using our only contact with the outside world as a blunt weapon. Now, the internet is one of the most useful survival tools on the planet. And although it might sound harsh, that makes this computer more valuable than any one student. This actually brings up an important point, because one of the hardest adjustments you'll have to make in a zombie apocalypse is putting the group first instead of the individual. Friendships are important, but we also have to protect ourselves from our own humanity because it leads us to decisions that work against our survival. This girl here is the perfect example, because even though she's clearly showing signs of infection, her friend is defending her against the entire group. This dynamic is not safe, so we need to establish a set of basic rules that removes the risk of emotional decision making, because this student took only 30 seconds to turn, but the teacher here took much longer. That's why I would insist on a 30-minute quarantine before letting anyone rejoin the group. The best way to do this is to use the furniture in the room and barricade the student into the corner as quickly as we can, until we're certain they're no longer a threat. The second rule is, if you know that someone has been bitten, then they should take the honorable way out, or else we'll have to kill them. It's not personal, it's just a safety measure. And if we all spend too much time saying goodbye, then one innocent hug can turn deadly. The third rule is, everyone should pair up with another student and create a buddy system where you alone are responsible for your partner, and vice versa. It's one of the simplest and most effective strategies for survival, because you'll always have someone watching your back. This is actually how the FARC guerrilla fighters in Colombia organize their army as well. They pair up all the soldiers, but take this one step further and routinely change the pair groups. That way, the soldiers don't form attachments to each other, and it prevents them from emotional decision-making, protecting the entire army as a result. The added benefit here is that nobody will ever be alone. So if someone is for selfish reasons, there's enough accountability. They all take a moment to catch their breaths. When Nayeon here notices that Youngsu's nose is bleeding and accuses him of being bitten. He defends himself, explaining that he got hit in the face during the attack, but the girl points out that he also has a scratch on his hand. She insists it's a bite mark and the students don't know who to trust, so the teacher intervenes and tells the boy to stay in the recording booth so they can monitor his symptoms. Accepting the deal, the boy moves into the other room, but 30 minutes later, everyone can clearly see that he's not showing any symptoms. Upset that she's been proven wrong, Nayeon here heads inside the recording booth to apologize, but the others don't know that she still wants revenge. Approaching the boy, she grabs his hand and starts stabbing him with a rag, but this one action is going to get him killed. That night, the girl confronts the group, insisting that Youngsu is still infected. They think she's lying, but when they turn to look at Youngsu, they discover that his nose has suddenly started bleeding again. Terrified, the boy realizes he's been infected, but doesn't understand how it happened. The kid promises to leave so he won't hurt anyone, and walks over to the door, when suddenly the symptoms intensify and he collapses, fully transforming into a zombie. He gets back to his feet with murderous rage, lunging straight for Chung-san, who dodges at the last minute, and the zombie goes flying through the window. It's tragic. And the boy watches the zombie run into the distance, knowing he'll never see his best friend ever again. Later, the group is saddened by their loss, but the class president is approaching Nayeon and accuses her of murdering Youngsu. The others can't believe what they're hearing, and the others can't believe what they're hearing. The zombies are going to kill her. The teacher realizes that follows after the baby hoping to save her, but it's too late. They're attacked by zombies.
Please stop leaving the body.
Okay, Nayeon was so upset at being proved wrong that she literally infected this guy just to save face. It's f***ing psychotic, but as horrible as this was, the girl just demonstrated that she has what it takes to survive. And if she had used these cold-blooded instincts in Squid Game, she might have even won 45 billion won. Now, according to social identity theory, group conflicts are unavoidable when your status is being questioned by someone with low self-esteem. This can happen when a group has no internal structure that establishes roles and hierarchies to keep everyone accountable. The buddy system rule is a huge problem because everyone's actions are closely monitored. If Nayeon had a partner, she never would have had the opportunity to infect Youngsu if he'd still be alive. These students with one teacher dead in a single day need to realize the situation is really big more dangerous. That's why the smartest thing to do right now is to start crafting makeshift weapons and protective gear to defend ourselves. Now, we can't stay in this room forever because eventually we will need food and water. Thankfully, these students found an effective method to access other classrooms by climbing up and down the side of the building. So if it were me, I would start gathering all the valuable resources we can find. First of all, we're going to need plenty of armor. The most likely places are the forearms and legs.
Go on Storm King mission, Storm King.
I would rate going back
can't.
to the science lab where there's the safety guard. And these will give us
I'm only power level 82 because Ronaldo's sitting out.
because they own
No, Ronaldo left. Ronaldo's not even online.
Oh, he left.
I know you isn't even online.
No, he's in the launcher.
Said he's offline. No, and yeah, in the launcher means he's not online. I literally said Robbie's apparently been in the launcher for 20 days and he hasn't. So that doesn't mean he's online.
the next morning. Chung looks at the window.
Praise be you. Hello. Hello. Hi. Aryan. Hungry. I'm so hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry for goodness. I'm hungry for goodness.
You're on.
What the fuck? Why are you installing something? I thought we Indian. Why are we installed? Have you made a gun starter? That's 155. Stop. There isn't shit. We're the party, man. Woo. Goal's done. Give me goal. Stay there.
Because I can't hear you.
Well, John said loud. How many guns do you want to break?
A lot.
How many guns? Duplicate. The door outside the wall.
Oh my god.
Stop doing that, Mason. That doesn't work.
It wasn't me.
I don't want you to keep putting the stone wood. Like, use your cheese, look. Make no stag.
Who done that?
Mason. No. I see you gun.
What do I do? What do I do? Tell me about the Jimmy story on.
No, first, don't kill.
Do that, come on. Steady acting has a lawnmower on his face.
Our hand's bleeding.
I can bite my hand off.
Oh, you. You can bite your teeth.
Aspen, have you upgraded all your things, all your methods?
Oh, my characteristics, what? What's characteristics? What's characteristics? Tell me.
Steady.
No, what is it actually? Tell me.
I don't know.
Why did you just say characteristics? What is that? Level up on what?
Schematics.
Well, either also level up, it's actually what? Like 1 was level 34. I wish I just kept at level 9 because like, I won't let me just like cut because I go through in my pack. And it's the shit's way in the game, so that's why I'm leveling it up. So he's supposed to come out to get clean. Mason, do you know the best perks for a greed digger?
No. There's a hoodoo war.
The best perks for a Wraith, a silent scar. You know?
No.
Do you know?
No.
Why?
I don't know.
Mason, you got anyone to invite who can bring us in the Storm King mission?
No.
Because I've got 10 people on my friend list who have the world's highest power level.
Aston.
Aye.
Do you want me to practice something that you might like?
Oh, Mason, do you hear that?
No.
No, there's people arguing like near me. And it's odd, but I don't know what it is.
Steely little bottle.
Rockstar. Not sure. I'm trying to think of anyone who's a high power level. I'm looking at Twitch TVs. We are to come. No any cheaters. In Fortnite. Save the world. Do you know any cheaters? I've got the same thing as you now. What? Like, see what you see, like, a picture with the colour.
I have a complicated inner life.
Now, what's interesting is that Rosicrucians are CO2 presents to identify as potential groups. These should be
my ears hurt. I'm going out. Just me, man. I'm the boss. Okay, just me. I'm the boss. Just me. Just me. I'm the boss. Have you made that? Aye. Alright, he left. It's okay. He left. False alarm. Ears are about to fall off. My ears are about to fall off. She can put us in a home base. I want to practice something. What? Tell me something. No, practice. What? I want to practice something. What, hey?
trust me, it's not because of what it is, it's because of the perks.
Right, so it's gonna be a sweet gun.
No.
I'm never gonna use it in my life.
Probably.
So what's the point of carrying it? I was telling you there's loads of guns about it, so I'm never gonna use in my life. Like, my 144 Wraith at a 0. This is what happens when I try and join a fucking... Oh my god! This is what happens when I try and join a fucking... This is what happens when I try and join a home base. This makes me sad.
Just made me leave.
I don't know, it's like every single time my makes me go to my home base. Me too, it makes me use it easy though. Same thing. Man, I need me legendary flux. Pirate tokens, pirate tokens. Pirate llamas, pirate llamas, pirate bamas. I need a seed. I need a seed. Oh, that was funny, wasn't it? Ha 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 ha. Melee weapon, melee weapon, melee weapon, melee weapon, melee weapon. Ha ha ha. Melee weapon, melee weapon, melee weapon, melee weapon, ha ha ha. Melee weapon, melee weapon. Like, I've literally got a legendary 600 schematic. Alright, take on a home base quickly.
That's what I'm doing.
Prepare for this, damn it! Ah, I've made it pow! Oh, making it fast! Ah! I'm gonna make it fast! Let me stuck down! And I didn't survive the impact. I didn't survive the impact. No! Please. Join me back! Join me, man! Oh dear, maybe your is Rudin. I'm trying my Plinkerton. My Plinkerton. I'm sheer power level 7 out of 10. Can you craft 1 fairies and stone with home bases?
I don't know.
You can craft me at level 51 600. Zabu, please. Zabu, pretty mabble. Ah! Mason, why do you always leave when you're sitting out? Mason, why the fuck do you always leave when you're sitting out? Every time you sit, oh yeah, I can't have to leave, you can just fucking jump in.
I know.
Try canny, manny, banny, not tiny theory, that's tiny, right?
I'm trying tiny wingy.
No, that's too fucking scary. The zombies are too powerful, they'll break the impact. Fine. Stop this shit. Man. Stop fucking leaving. Man, stop leaving. Man, that's Pickers and fucking carry. If we're gonna keep leaving, Pickers and carry. Canny Valley Storm. We will run. Can you get a gold after one? I can't. One quick mission like a million gold. Mate, now we're just leaving. I'm still just leaving the cave. Oh, just leaving the party. I know you're just leaving the party because the storm shield hasn't even started. You can just get off the game. That's no, it's you're leaving the game. What? Just keep leaving the game.
I'm finding stuff that I never done. Right, well, have you looked in? I will never, I mean never.
Moisten.
Every time I text me, I say I can't start, but just trying nothing.
Whatever guy like there was like he was going to plank to messing with all our people. Like if can he messing with all our people?
Why?
That'll be fun.
Okay.
Funny. Put the what? The put yes. Yes. No, not that one person. I just can't imagine. Well, lots of goals.
The power level's too low.
No, I'm power level 48.
Yeah, but you need to be like power level 50 for some of them. And
Where's that sheet one then? Go all the way up to the yellows. I'll be able to go in the yellows. Oh,
I can't even do all the greens.
Well, give me the green. Come on, the green. Give me the green. Give me the yellow. Give me one of the yellows. The yellow is the one at the top. You're going to keep leaving. I will ban you instantly. You're gonna keep leaving. I will fucking.
Okay, I can't press it, but it keeps taking out the missions.
No, it's not. You're taking yourself.
I is.
No, it's not.
I
But I'm gonna get a full teenage touchscreen, isn't it? Call the boss. 25 minutes. 25 minutes. But I mean, I don't need 25 minutes. I need 5 minutes. 25 minutes. Kids don't get napkin. I got blood all over them. For my brother.